Rise and Shine with Robbo and Becci on Vision.
Justin Geange is with us, mental health advocate and suicide survivor, and we're talking wellness today. But can you get your thoughts, Justin, on, I guess, looking at intervention? If you feel like you've got some mental health issues and struggles, like do you go to your pastor or to a doctor, or is there circumstances where you would go to one or the other? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, I guess I'm guided. I've done both. So I remember having a real bad time back in the 90s there, and my wife said, "You're not leaving church until you go and talk to your pastor." And so I ended up having a yarn, and he flicked me over to the counsellor that was with the church, top bloke, and so we sat down, we talked. We went through some stuff, and he sort of identified in that chat that maybe I needed a little bit of medical intervention, and so yeah, that was part of our discussion. So I mean, it's what you feel comfortable. I guess for me, it was my wife instigating that. You know, when we're struggling, it's really hard to put your hand up, and it's really hard to seek out that help. So if you've got good people around you that might be able to sort of identify, hey, you know, you look like you're going through some stuff. We're worried about you. How about you have a yarn with your pastor, or you know, if it's in the community and you don't have that ready access to your the people in your church, which is, you know, the last couple of years has been really problematic for that sort of stuff. So by all means, even a support line would be a good start. Yeah. You know, I've talked to a lot of people this week, included, where they've tried to get a mental health plan through the doctor and it's been like a 4-month wait. So for me, there's more than one way to get that support and that help. But it's important to start somewhere.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that was going to be my next thing, was to say, talk to someone, at least start the conversation, because that's going to be a help, isn't it? At the end of the day, no matter who it is. Yeah,
look, I've been on, for the last few months, I've actually been on the crisis line. So I'm getting calls from people that are struggling and doing it tough. And I always say the hardest part's making that call.
Yes.
A lot of times, actually, just the conversation with someone, you know, chemically, they say that all our thoughts are running around our brains. It's not until we bring them to the frontal lobe that we can make some logic out of that. Okay. And when you speak about stuff, it actually gives you the opportunity to go, oh, wow, this is what's been floating around up there. And sometimes that clarity, just by talking it out, whether it's with a professional or with a mate or someone you trust, is the first step to say, you know, a lot of times the people I've talked to go, you know what, I actually feel better. Yeah. Simply by having a yarn. And yeah, we can hook them up to counselling and stuff like that. But that initial talk is so powerful.
I love it. And I'll just go back to something you said. Sometimes when you are having that talk, you can sort of put your thoughts in order, can't you? And get that other perspective. To see it from someone else's point of view that they can see. But in that, if you're the person that someone's come to, you really need to listen. Because sometimes we will just instantly jump in and try and help, right?
We go into fix-it mode.
We don't mean to.
No, because we're coming out of heart, like I'm worried about you, you know, and we start telling a few of our stories. And I always say when I'm teaching about this sort of stuff that, you know, where's the spotlight in this conversation? Spotlight's always got to be on that person sharing their story, because it might be the first time that I've told anyone. Yeah. So we listen to understand, not listen to respond.
That's excellent. I love that. Well, thanks, Justin. Appreciate your insight. Really good to hear that, and we look forward to chatting again soon.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.